How we doing, folks? Okay, we're going to look at using Desmos to create a graph. We're looking at the chart for Houston's length of daylight. We have the second column is the day number in sequence, and the last column is the minutes in total minutes of the day. So if you go to Desmos, Desmos is desmos.com. You can just type in Desmos, and it'll pull it up and leave. It'll take me to this little wonderful thing right here, and I'm going to click on it. I'm going to go there, and it's going to say start graphing, and that's what you want to do. Click right on start graphing. It'll ask you to sign in, and you can, because if you want to save, you need to sign in. I sign in with Google, considering the fact that I'm a teacher, I'm a Google person, I use Google platforms. I'm going to sign right in with my Google name, and it plugs me right in. I've already set it up. If you haven't already done that, that's okay. So the first thing we want to do is we want to label it. So I'm going to label this Houston length of daylight 2009. I've already got a file like this. I just changed the name a little bit so I can show you. So I want to create a table, okay? And it's going to separate it into X and Y. And it's going to plot the Y with the green dot, okay? I don't have to turn that on. What we've done here is we have created a list of days for the first day of each month. So January is the first day of the year. February 1st is the 32nd day. March 1st is the 60th day, all the way to December 1st, which is the 335th day. So let's talk about the number of minutes on each day. So on January 1st in 2009, there are 617 minutes of daylight in Houston, and we'll just put all those times in there. The only reason I can't see this plot right now is because it's way outside of my graph. Well, this little wrench right here allows me to adjust things. So I'm going to change my x-axis. The x goes from 1 to 335, but I know for a fact that my year is from day 1 to day 365. So I'm going to leave minus 10 there so I can see the 0 axis or the y-axis, and I'm going to put 370 here. So now I can see all that, but my y-axis is not appropriate. My first y is at 617. It's probably less than that, so I'm going to go all the way down to 575. And then notice it's red because it doesn't validate that 575 is less than 11.827. And I'm going to go all the way up to 900. And now, when I take this off, I can see all the dots. And that's pretty cool. It's a good, nice little graph. Okay, and it shows on day 1 that it is 617 minutes. And I can actually label that too. So follow me here. If I want to add a label to the x-axis, I can say day of the year. See how it types it in there? And then I can come up here and I call this minutes of daylight. Now, the y-axis and the x-axis are labeled. Furthermore, if I really wanted to see what this curve was, I'm going to put f of x expression, okay? Now, I don't know what the function is, but I know that y1, and if I do that y1, it's going to say there's a 12-element list. So it's going to go to the y1 list. And then I'm going to use the tilde, which is this little button right left of the 1 when you raise it, and it's asking for a function. Okay, well, we know what the function is. It's up on the board. It's a sine, and I'm going to put a parentheses there, b x minus or plus, I think it's plus, minus, yeah, minus c, close that parentheses up, and then it's going to be plus d, okay? And it'll give me all the answers. Now, if I really want to be precise, I'll do this, and that's exactly what it is. So now all I got to do is hit enter, and it should give me the answers. Here's the problem. X may not be used as a regression parameter. That's correct, because I'm not using X, it's X1. So I just put a 1 there, and it should do the work for me. Now, it gives me all my answers and a pretty curve that goes with it. And this is all you have to do for each city. So this is Houston, length of daylight in 2009. If you want to share it, you come up to this share graph, and you're going to share your graph. You can make a copy of it or right there, or you can export it. You can send it somewhere. You can print it. You can embed it. But exporting is probably simple, and you can download it to your computer, and then you can copy that into the graph part that we have, or the assignment part in the digital part for the major grade. So you get an idea how to do that. And you can do that for each city. You can create another one. If you want to transpose at the same time, let's put another table in there, and let's go to Philadelphia. We're going to go ahead and change the title to put Houston and Philadelphia. And then I'm going to put the chart numbers for Philadelphia. Now, amazingly, I really don't have to do this. If I come down to this chart, and I can put another number in. I can put Y2. Now it has the same numbers. All I got to do is put my numbers in. So 563. Now I have Y2. And you see what expected of you. Now you can do each one of these curves individually. You can do them transpose on top of each other. And anytime you want to share the graph, you can by exporting the image or just making a copy of the link and sending me a copy of the link in the assignment. So, got what you need. Get on this project and be sure you know how to do it. Refer back to this video again if you need some help, all right? And you can save your changes in Desmos. It'll change it and keep it online. Anyway, there you go, folks. Be blessed and be a blessing.